Today guys, we are going to be going over the most luxurious cars in GTA 5 Online. Now I did make a video about this a fairly long time ago, but since then, there have been a lot of new cars that have come out in GTA 5 that are really luxurious, so I wanted to show them to you guys in case you were wondering what are some really luxurious cars that you could buy in GTA 5. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and without further ado, let's jump into it with the very first car being the brand new Digizani. This car is based off the Bentley Flying Spur, and it looks amazing in GTA 5. The other Bentley I really like in GTA 5 is obviously going to be the Paragon R, which obviously shares a lot of similarities with the Digizani, and they honestly both look amazing. I know the Digizani is a little bit more expensive, but don't forget you could also get the Paragon R armored version completely free by completing Miss Baker's contact missions, which is great, and I mentioned that in the last video I did on luxurious vehicles in GTA 5. But this car is awesome. The armor plating makes it look sweet. In my opinion though, if I had to pick a colorway, I wouldn't go with matte black like you see right here. I personally love the look of metallic black on this car with a carbon roof, a carbon spoiler, black rims, that nice luxurious grille, and then obviously throw on the armor on it. I think it looks absolutely stunning, and it is a really nice car, and it definitely is luxurious. By the way, if you need some money in GTA 5 or some credits in Forza, check out Digizani. The link's down below in the description, and get 10% off by using code Frolickz at checkout. The next vehicle has to be the brand new Jubilee. It is based off of a Rolls-Royce Cullinan in real life, and it looks pretty damn amazing in GTA 5. I have been wanting a new Rolls-Royce for a fairly long time, because before you could just drive around like the Super Diamond or the Windsor, but this car just looks amazing. Plus, you can also put machine guns on it. It has armor plating available for it as well, and it honestly doesn't have a ton of upgrades in terms of cosmetics, but it just sits really nice, and the rear end of this car looks amazing. I love the tail lights. And honestly, just the entire rear end in general looks phenomenal. I think Rockstar did an amazing job on that. The one thing I wish this car did have would be the iconic Rolls-Royce doors. I think those would be awesome to have on this thing, but you know what? It is what it is. The car itself is still pretty damn amazing. It is definitely luxurious. It's a great car to use if you just want to be like a rich CEO, or you want to be limoed around. You don't always have to use a limo. You could literally just use, this very expensive, luxurious SUV. And honestly, I would definitely recommend it. It's hands down the most luxurious SUV in the entire game now, just because it's a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. The next car is going to be the Windsor. This car is also based off of Rolls-Royce, but it is based off the Wraith model, which is one of my favorite Rolls-Royces in the entire world. I think that car is amazing. And in GTA 5, Rockstar did a pretty decent job at this vehicle. When I first saw it when it came out, I wasn't a huge fan of it. Then my friends started driving it around, and I was like, you know what? That thing looks pretty damn sick. You look rich as hell, and I love luxurious cars. So I grabbed one, and I threw this livery on that you guys can see on screen. And I was like, damn, this thing is amazing. Even though it has legitimately no customizations. The only thing you could do is change the livery, and then the other basic stuff you could do to every other car in GTA 5, like the windows, wheels, paints, and that kind of stuff. So if it had more customizations, in my opinion, that would look awesome. But the one thing it does have, like I said, is liveries. This car has a bunch of really cool liveries like the one that you see on screen, and then a bunch of other pretty damn cool ones as well. And in my personal opinion, the best color to throw on this car would just be a nice black or a nice white, because some of the liveries will look amazing with a black, and then the other ones will look amazing with a nice white on it. Like this one that you guys see right here. I really like the look of that. But my personal favorite one would have to be the Santa Nova one. That one looks amazing. But the one that you guys see in the video right here is pretty damn nice as well. But this car oozes luxury, and it's also not too expensive. The next vehicle is going to be the brand new Baller ST. I think this car is really luxurious because of all of the new customizations that we could throw on it. Plus, in my opinion, it's the nicest looking Range Rover we have in GTA 5 now. Although it does look fairly similar to some of the other ones we have, I still think the overall look of this car just looks a lot nicer than the other Range Rovers we have in GTA 5. Plus, like I said, it does have a decent amount more upgrades compared to the old ones. Even though it doesn't have a ton, it still looks pretty amazing in my opinion. Plus, if you were to sit this thing next to the other Range Rovers that we have in GTA 5, you'll see that this one just looks a lot nicer, like I said, and has more upgrades. You can see the first bowler that we have right there, then the Bowler ST, and then we have the Bowler LWB or something like that. I don't know if it's just me, but this one just looks so much nicer. And if you throw some nice chrome rims on it from Benny's, they look amazing. Like, look at how nice they look on this car, and obviously you could drop it down fairly low, which does look pretty nice, but not my favorite thing to do. But also another bonus with this car, it does have liveries available for it. Obviously, for the luxurious purposes, I wouldn't really throw any of them on except for maybe the 69 livery because it does look pretty nice, but still, just because I want a nice luxurious car, I would probably just keep the livery off and just make it a nice pure black or a nice ice white or something like that. But it does have some pretty cool livery options available for it, and like I said, the one bonus that this car has is the fact that it actually has some really cool cosmetic upgrades that you could throw on it opposed to every other Range Rover in the entire game. The next car we're going to go over today is going to be the Huntley S. Now, I've always thought that this car was extremely luxurious. I love the look of it, and some people don't really like it because it is a street vehicle. And if you were wondering, no, you can't just bring it in off the street and put it in your garage. You do have to pay a couple $100,000 for the car, but it's definitely worth it. It's based off of a Bentley Bentayga and a Bentley EXP9F concept car, which is also a pretty nice vehicle, I'm not gonna lie, but I see more of the Bentayga in it, which is why I really like it. Plus, it came out when the game came out, and in my opinion, it still looks pretty damn modern. If you compare the overall styling of the vehicle to a lot of the other vehicles that were released around the same time period, you'll see that this one still holds up. I think it's still awesome, and it's also very cheap. Like I said, only $195,000, and you're getting, in my opinion, one of the most luxurious vehicles in the game. And it also has a couple pretty awesome upgrades. You can throw the roof rack on top, you can mess around with the hood. The one thing I wish you could customize though would have to be the grille. I do like the grille it has, but it would look awesome if you could put a nice shark grille on it or a nice carbon grille or something like that. That would make the car perfect in my opinion. But you can customize it a couple different ways. My personal favorite way would have to be with black rims, a secondary pure black paint job, and a primary ultra blue or electric blue paint job. I think it looks perfect like that, but the car itself is pretty damn amazing. Now there is one more vehicle that is extremely luxurious in GTA 5, and it's obvious. It's the Patriot Stretch. It is a Hummer limo. Yes, the regular Stretch is a pretty cool car, but the Patriot Stretch is clearly a lot nicer. Like if you were to get a limo in real life and you had the option between a town car limo or a Hummer limo, most people would probably pick the Hummer limo because it just looks awesome. And the best part is you can actually customize it, and it's also fairly cheap if you unlock the trade price. It's only $460,000. And anytime I live stream now, I am definitely going to be whipping around in this thing because I completely forgot how luxurious it is to be driven around inside of a limousine. I think it's pretty damn beautiful, and like I said, for only $500,000 you can get this thing. You can earn $500,000 in less than like 30 minutes in GTA 5 nowadays. So purchasing this thing would be pretty damn easy. The only thing is you're gonna have to find somebody to drive it because obviously if you're gonna buy it, you're gonna want to be whipped around in it. And you don't really want to drive a limo. It's like taking a Phantom out. You don't want to drive the Phantom, you want to be driven in the Phantom. And the last thing I have to say about the Patriot Stretch, the only thing I would change would be the front end. It is fairly outdated, and the new Patriot military spec front end I really like the look of, so if you could just kind of pop that on the Patriot Stretch, it would be perfect. But anyways, those are all of the vehicles that I think are really luxurious in GTA 5, and if you're looking for a luxury vehicle, those are the ones I would recommend buying. There are a bunch of other ones that I have gone over in the past, so if you guys want to check that video out, it is linked down below in the description. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and if there are any vehicles you think I missed, comment them down below, because there are definitely some I missed, but I didn't want to make this video like 20 minutes long, because there's a lot of luxurious cars in the game, but these ones I think are the best. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one.